All right, guys, welcome back. Some time ago on one of my head shaving videos, and I've got quite a few of them, somebody asked me what I think of shave butter for shaving your head because they wanted to know how it stacked up next to things like shaving cream, shaving lotion, and what I typically like to use and suggest hair conditioner, because hair conditioner actually is good for the skin and it keeps your skin from breaking out, getting those heat bumps and the ingrown hairs. It's worked wonders for me and for many other men that I have given this recommendation to. My answer to him was, yes, I actually do like shave butter because it works a lot like hair conditioner. It feels pretty much the same, looks the same, and the outcome is just about the same. Right? So I only have like 2 different shave butters, well, actually 3, one of which I never used. But I have 2 different shave butters I've used over time that I like a lot. And I'm not saying that these are better than all the rest that are out there. I'm sure many of them are really good. These are just what I happen to have. Okay, I'll put links for these down below. One is Dollar Shave Club's shave butter, and the other is Omni Shavers butter, and they both look a little bit different, but I've really enjoyed both of them, and I think they do quite well. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here in this video. And so you can pick these up at Walmart, I believe, or any place else, but I'll put Amazon links down for them in the description so that you don't even have to go out. You can just order them, have them delivered to your house, and it might get you interested in what else is out there. And if you have questions and recommendations for me, let me know, because maybe I'll try them. I've done that before. Some things have worked out, others have not. So let's get to shaving the head. And I'm gonna try to do somewhat of a condensed version of a head shave tutorial. It's not really a tutorial because I'm not doing everything I would if I was trying to show a newbie how to shave his head. Just gonna try to give you an idea of what it's like to use shave butter. So you wanna use hot water, of course, and just get the head wet. And you could even take a rag, place on top of your head for a little bit. I find that doesn't really make much of a difference because as soon as the hot rag comes off, the head loses the heat pretty quick. You lose heat faster through the top of your head than anywhere else in your body, okay? So I'm gonna take a little bit of this shave butter from the Dollar Shave Club and put a good amount in my palm there, rub it around. And as white as you saw that, does not go on like shaving cream. It goes on clear, okay? And it goes on slick. So if you're gonna look for track marks when you're shaving, you're not gonna see them, all right? That's just one of the things about shaving cream that is maybe somewhat of an advantage. You can see where you shaved, although shouldn't need that. Anybody who's had more than a few months shaving experience doesn't need that, but anyway, I'm just saying. So I'm gonna rinse my hand off, and I'm gonna use, some of you guys are gonna get tired of hearing this. I'm gonna use my Harry's razor. I use it because it's trusty, it's good. And I know someone's gonna tell me, they say on the package, don't use this for shaving your head. It works really good. This is a 5-bladed cartridge, and easily replaceable. They pop on and off real easy. And then they have my hands are slick. They have the detail razor at the top, which we may or may not use in this, but anyway, yeah, this thing, I love this thing. I've been using it for years. So I'm just gonna shave against the grain. I do recommend, in many cases, shaving with it first if you're not used to shaving your head. But I'm an old fool at this point. I've been doing this a long time. So I don't really, my skin's used to it. And if you're not experienced at shaving your head, you're gonna find out real quick, there is a period of time in which your skin's gonna have a hard time with it, and it will discourage you, or could discourage you from shaving your head, because you'll start getting these little heat bumps. You might experience nicks and scrapes and cuts and things like that, and it just really repels a lot of guys from going any further. But you know, that's why I say if you use hair conditioner, or in this case, shave butter, it's going to be a lot easier. So my understanding is the reason why shaving cream isn't as good for the skin is because it has detergents in it that tend to make the skin break out. Now, do I know this for a fact? No, I don't. But all I can tell you is when I stopped using shaving cream, my skin got better, okay? And I have never looked back. I've maybe, in all the years I've been doing this, and I've been shaving my head for a very long time, all the years I've been doing this, I've maybe used shaving cream maybe twice since the inception of my practice of this. So anyway, you know, I'm not really focusing on trying to show you guys, you know, amazing technique here. This is what I'm doing is very basic. But listen, that shave butter is slick like hair conditioner. I mean, it works pretty much the same way. And I've been telling guys, like I said, I've been telling guys forever to use hair conditioner. Now, are all shave butters equal? I doubt it. Here's the thing, if you know of some shave butters that you shouldn't use, leave a comment down below. I'd like to know. Maybe I'll try them out. Maybe I'll leave a mohawk here. How's that one? I don't know, maybe I should try that sometime. Just go with a mohawk. I gotta finish the back of my head here. And you might think, man, Greg, you take a lot of passes before you rinse your blade out. Well, yeah, I do. The hair escapes the cartridge a lot easier with hair conditioner than it does with shaving cream, in my opinion. But also, the skin allows you to glide. I mean, I'm sorry, the shave butter or the hair conditioner allows you to glide over your skin a lot easier. So, there you go. Here's the close to the head mohawk. I don't know what my wife would think of that. My boys would probably like that though. And I do believe in taking long sweeps with the razor. And you know, I try to shave my head like once every 5 days. The way I typically remember to do it is, and you think looking in the mirror would be enough, right? No. We guys, we try to put it off as long as we can, don't we? Unless you have like some kind of a corporate job, then they might be on to you about it. But I try to do it once every 5 days, and I try to do it on days that end with a 4 and a 9. A 4 and a 9, that's every 5 days. So yeah, now I'm just gonna like wet my head just a little bit more and feel around for patches that are a little more rough, because going one way all the way around your head is not going to, in a manner of speaking, cut it. So I'm gonna found this little rough patch here. I'm gonna focus on just a little bit more. There, that's smooth. And I found a patch right here. That's smooth. And see, I'm going sideways. And you gotta be careful not to cut yourself. This, I don't care what anybody tells you, shaving your head does take some skill. I mean, there's a thing to it. So you really gotta be zeroed in on what you're doing at the moment, not thinking about anything else, just feeling your way through the process. If only we could do that throughout the rest of our life with everything else, you know? Just solely focusing on something. Okay, got a little spot right there. Not trying to drive the razor in, just let it glide over it and do its job without too much of my help. And I also use my hand to pull the skin before I pull the razor over it or drag the razor over it. So, you know, we've seen guys do this with their cheek line. They use their tongue to poke their cheek out to get a closer shave. But you know, on your head, some guys do it with their face. You know, they're shaving, they're pulling, but you got to do it with your head too. I mean, okay, this is a pretty close shave, and I don't always go for maximally or optimally smooth feel. Depends. You know, if I have the time, I will. And this is pretty smooth. Harry's is really, really good, man. I mean, using a Harry's razor takes a lot of work out of it. And yeah, I see one little hair right down at the bottom, or hardly anything else of that, just sticking out there. Just one little hair. There you go. Not there anymore. All by itself. Okay, and that is that. One little patch right there, and that's that. And you know, I know a lot of guys say they come on to these videos, they make their comments. It didn't take me that long. It didn't take me that long to shave my head. Basically making me sound like I'm a kind of a wuss or something, like a metrosexual for taking as long as I have. Dude, I'm freaking demonstrating it. Okay? And another thing you have to remember is a lot of guys watching these videos have never shaved their head. They have no clue what to do. And I'm not gonna try to kid anybody and make you think that, oh, just anybody can do it right out of the gate. So save your comments. Some of the comments I get, guys, are just weird. All right, so Dollar Shave Club, just so you know, they do actually have a post-shave cream. You don't have to use it. I have lots of different kinds. One of my favorites is by 1821. This is a vanilla spice. 1821. They used to have this one. This is spice tobacco. They don't make it anymore, and I'm very upset about that. I wish they would. Maybe someday they'll come back out with it. Those are my two favorite ones. I'll put links for those also. But yeah, the shave butter I'm going to use. I'm going to stay consistent. Since I use the shave butter on my head, I'm going to use their post-shave cream. I don't even remember what it smells like. Okay. There you go. And right before this video, I did make a beard trim video. So I trimmed my cheek lines. Oh, that smells good. Nice and clean. Trim my cheek lines. I'm going to get a little bit on there, and my neckline. Okay, that's that. So yeah, shave butter does a really good job. And I would love to know what your thoughts are. And here's the thing, when you put the shave butter on, where's my razor at? Sometimes you feel something you didn't feel before. And that's a good time actually to hit it again. But you just don't want to do your whole head that way. Okay, that's good. That's it. I'm cleaned up now. I hope you guys have liked this. Questions, comments, leave them below. Check the description for everything that you may or may not want to participate in. All right, let me know. Let me know what you got. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys.